Surprise! We're back on modded EU4. Wow, that only took me 2 months this time. Today we're gonna play some more post-Phenom because it recently got its 1.1 update, which I was kind of supposed to cover a lot earlier, and then life got really busy. The updated tags include like these guys over here, most of like the colonizing countries, and then also a couple of like the New World natives. So like the Inca have like a pretty interesting tree that I tried out. Aztecs haven't tried them out yet, but today we're gonna play Yamur. Yamur used to be one of the, I think, core territories of Carthage before it declined. But instead of being one of the contenders to succeed Carthage, we actually have the opportunity to create our own empire. That of Mauritania, basically modern day Morocco. And although we don't start with like a ton of missions, we do actually get a whole bunch more once we form this country, so of course that's going to be the goal for today. Another interesting thing about Yamur is that your ideas do include a lot of colony things. And colonization has supposedly been changed for this mod, so I thought this would be a good choice. First thing to do would be sorting out the crown land and estates. I'll probably grab a pretty usual loadout, so nothing too crazy, although I probably will ask for a general. Yeah, that's fine. As for the current deity, we do plan to expand pretty quickly, so actually that's a pretty good point. We do need to convert that. Okay, you know what? Maybe we do go missionary strength. We can also grab this. As for rivals, naturally we'll just rival whoever rivaled us. I'll grab generalship. We also need to hire a few more people for the first mission, right? Yes. Actually, instead of doing that, I think I'll go ahead and grab some mercs. 3 companies, of course, very cheap. And we also need manpower to complete this mission. As for allies, we can grab this guy and hopefully a second ally. Carthage wouldn't even be a bad idea if it were possible. And you know what? It might actually be possible. Let's try that. Mission's complete, so we get permanent claims on all of our bordering provinces in Mauritania. So basically just these 3. I am looking hopefully to day 1 declare this guy. That would make for a really easy war. There we go. Also, our starting leader is pretty good. I was thinking maybe I'll focus on Mill, but you know what? He actually makes enough points. I don't think we have to. We should be able to grab Tech 4 pretty easily. Although we do have one problem, and that is not having feudalism. Yeah, that would be an issue. I think if we just conquer feudalism, there should be no problem. So if we take these provinces and then like turn this into a state, I think we can probably accept it. Okay, off to a great start. I love when I'm crossing into mountains and then the other stack suddenly appears while I'm locked in. That's really cool. Usually I'm the one that used that strategy, so I feel like I'm stolen from, but okay. He's gonna try to attack me on this, but you know, the whole problem we had with fighting him is now his problem fighting us. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Also me when I forget to assign the general that I specifically hired. Professional EU4 player, by the way. Okay, let's send you over there. Okay, that wasn't so bad. A little bit expensive to core, but that's because they're part of states, meaning I can just like reduce their autonomy. And the fact that we have some feudalism means that, yeah, we actually can embrace it, which is good. It does cost a little bit of money, and I would have to take out more than one loan anyway, so I'm just going to take a little bit of debt. And then, you know what? I think I'm just going to go to war with this guy. I don't think there will be any problems. Although, you know, I did say that last time, but anyway. I was fully expecting a siege race, which of course we won. If everything goes according to my plan here, we should be able to full annex this guy without fighting him, which is nice, because fighting his rebels is much easier. Coalition. Nah, that's fine. Yoink. Okay, off to a good start. We've grabbed regional rule, which gives us a stability and permaclaim on Mauritania. Might actually wait until I'm done with my overextension, then I'll boost its stab, and then I'll take that. Now we have a little bit of money, meaning we can repay most of the loans, turn off the forts, and all that stuff. As for other rivals, I guess we could go with you. That's fine. And then if we improve relations with this guy, we should be able to finish this off. There we go. That's 100 Diplo power for free, and a half-cost level 2 statesman that we definitely can't afford. So while we're recuperating here, I don't actually think we need this guy as an ally anymore. In fact, I definitely want to attack him. So that's going to take 5 years for that truce to come up, but that should be fine. We might want to look into getting other allies as well. So like maybe this guy wouldn't be so bad. One of these 2. So we'll just take this guy, I guess. Although they might also have colony missions. I don't know. Okay, let's turn this into a state. We can take land back, no problem. Although I think I'll sell titles. Yeah, let's do that. Not a lot to build at the moment though. Here we go, Renaissance. It spawned in Macedonia. So I don't think we're going to get it very soon. The spread requirements would be Carthage, Egypt, or Phoenicia. Okay, so we're probably going to have to spawn it. Ooh, that's not good. If you can't tell, I'm recording after about 4 hours of sleep. So I love the final month of the semester. Oh, hey, that's pretty nice. 350 Diplo, a couple of ducats, nice. So the truce with Tiracel is up, but he's kind of getting slapped by Carthage, so we don't have to deal with him too much. It's mainly his ally I want to deal with. This guy's allied to Swebby, right? Swebby is this guy. We do not want to fight Swebby. So instead of declaring war on this guy, I'm going to declare war on this guy, and honestly, probably going to eat up this country, even though it's going to cost extra Diplo. That is, if we can win a battle, it wasn't a great one, but we survived it, which is good. Plus we can stack wipe this guy, which is beautiful. Or not, because maybe he retreated on the exact reinforced day. Well, that sucks. Fortunately, I do have an ally who can help me out with this. I'm going to look into maybe forcing this guy to back off a little bit. Yeah, that's good. There we go. We can catch this stack. Not quite a stack wipe, unfortunately. This AI is about as competent as like maybe a parrot or a hamster, perhaps. So we can catch him on our Highlands fort. And that is everything converted, I think. So next time we're available, we should definitely swap our deity. Although I imagine that's probably going to be like on ruler death. So however long he lives, I guess. Diplotech only costs like 15% more. This guy has plenty of Diplo, and I'm not quite prepared to develop anything yet. So I'll take my innovativeness. We get there on the 20th. One of the stacks leaves on the 16th. So we should have a maybe not great, but okay fight there. Also, we can bump up stability once. Then we can press this for permaclaims in all of Mauritania. Okay, that fight wasn't terrible. Come on, get back here. Oh, you actually did do that, huh? Okay, you know what? That's not my problem anymore. A wave of Morian nationalism. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. This guy can help siege. We can siege that as well. My ally is really pulling his weight there. Sheesh. It's gonna leave one guy there just in case. You never trust the AI too much. Actually, if you'd be so kind, would you attach to me? Because we kind of want to attack this guy, right? In fact, I might even grab another general after I grab this tech. You're being kind of annoying. I'm surprised that these ships don't block that off. Oh no, they do. Wait, what? Oh shoot, I can't even full annex that guy? Damn, okay. At least I'll take the hill for it. That's something. I don't want it to be too long of a truce, because if it's too long, then he's just gonna go ahead and re-ally Swebby. So I think like almost a 10-year truce would be fine, because it'll take him 10 years to be able to re-ally somebody. As long as I remember this truce, it's fine. Somehow we can be the first one to take the next mill tech as well. That works. And then I'll start working on actually developing the institution. Okay, that is everything, with a minor coalition that doesn't actually matter, because I'm pretty sure these are the only guys left who could actually fight me. Plus we have Carthage as an ally. Okay, how about we actually focus on admin? I think that's a good idea. And we can see some more land. Next war is definitely going to be a little bit harder, that's for sure. So when it comes to developing the institution, we have like very few places that would be good to build it in. First, we'd want to go with our primary culture, of course, because that just makes it easier on ourselves until eventually we become an empire. So we're looking at maybe this province or this province. The capital's not great, even though it's nice defensively to have Highlands. That's 20% extra dev cost compared to 5% from Drylands. So either here so we can move it into the capital, or here because this is a natural harbor that we can upgrade. In fact, I'm leaning more towards this spot if I'm being honest. So what we'll do first is take out a couple of loans. I'm going to build up a marketplace here. There actually is no edict, by the way. It's removed for the mods. That's fine. And then what we'll do is drop a couple of points just because we can for now. And we'll upgrade this to level 2 to make it cheaper. And then, you know, all the stuff we regularly do. You know, it is possible that Carthage might actually give us the institution. Never thought about that, but I'm going to keep on deving just in case. Besides, it can't hurt to have high development. Oh my god, seriously? Well, he is average, so I don't mind so much. It's just, okay. Alright then. And our dude dies. Wow. Incredible. Okay, so we have a guy that has 11 points. That's better than what the heir would have been. And that does allow us to change our deity, which I think I will swap to development cost for probably very obvious reasons. Apparently, we can get personal unions as this religion, which I wasn't expecting, so not bad as far as heirs go. Alliance from Swebby, that's unexpected. You know what? Yeah. I can work with that. So interestingly enough, we are still a tribe in 1460, but okay. I did notice that there's this thing here. If you complete all your government reforms and your admin tech 11, then we can figure out the future of governance in Yamur. The problem is that like we can kind of do that already just by clicking one of these buttons. So it also seems like we can only become a theocracy, republic, or horde instead of also the choice of a monarchy, which is certainly something, especially for being a feudal tribe. Anyway, we will take the manpower because I want more manpower. Seeing as we have developed quite a lot, I think we can also sell some titles. We can repay some of the loans we took out. I can hire this level 2 trade efficiency guy. And you know what? A half cost level 1 guy would be kind of nice since we are done converting everything. At this point, you know, I think I would actually be okay with moving my capital away from this place, mostly because if we're going to get Carthage to like actually give us anything cool, I think we'd prefer to just finish off this one province without deving it. So like if we ask for the institution whenever they're available, they're probably going to give it to us. But this wouldn't be very useful to have it just spread in this province. So I am going to move the capital here now. Earlier, I had other things to do with the admin, so I think that was fine, just waiting for that. Also, it seems if we have one more development, we can give our dude an additional 1 Diplo power, which would be pretty nice because he's only 22 years old. That's pretty young still. So I will throw just one more mill click into here. Hey, Carthage, please, 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 thank you. Masterful Riz at work. Okay, so we're gonna get this done in the capital pretty soon. That's great because then we're not going to have to spend any more points on developing it. We can save up to actually get the next few techs. And they've discovered the new world without me. Man, this kind of sucks. It's not even my fault. I mean, I've only been doing a little bit of conquering instead of focusing on anything else. Economy is not looking very hot, so I'm gonna dev this gold mine over here, not that, over here, because I'm, you know, kind of broke. Speaking of being broke, let's repay our smaller loans so we can take out a bunch of larger loans, and then we can repay that 4%. It would kind of, sort of be in my interest to dev this like 2 more times though, right? Because we would get a large city, and that's worth something. Okay, fine, we can dev it like 2 more times. If the Renaissance has spawned in here, it's gonna spread to a couple more places, and I guess I could wait for a few of them. It's not like I even have the points to take the next techs anyway, so that's interesting. Either 100 Diplo or I think nothing, so good thing we got the Diplo. Then I'll go ahead and take the 2 base production, that's fine. I think this next war might end up being a little bit more difficult to fight, but on the bright side, we can finish this mission for 25 army tradition, and we gain a general with 75 tradition and 2 additional shock. If this guy sucks, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Oh my god, okay, we're winning. Sorry man, if you weren't meant to be annexed, then I wouldn't have gotten such a good general. Oh my god, I just got another general from these guys. And look at those pips. Yeah, we're gonna have a good game. So if we want to have any hopes of defeating Bellica, oh my god, I was gonna say we need to build a bigger navy, but I don't think we can do that. That's 8 heavies. How did you even do that? Okay, never mind. We are not ruling the waves anytime soon. So, Bellica, we're not going to get rid of this one, obviously, because we're about to annex that guy. But, you know, I would really like to break just these 2 alliances. Well, I have an idea. We're gonna scorch this province, move back a little bit, see if we can bait them into attacking it by disappearing. There we go. They can't see us, so we're gonna move back. And they're locked in. So we should be able to arrive there and crush them. Still no. I really don't even know what to say to that. Maybe you can keep this but get rid of the alliance? No, it's still not working. In fact, they wouldn't even take a white piece. That's crazy. Okay, new idea. Religious diplomats to get an extra diplo rep. Then would you say yes? Yes, you would. Perfect. Thank you. So I could call in Carthage. Actually, that would be really interesting, because that would put Carthage at war with their ally. I think that's a good idea. We do a little bit of diplomatic manipulation as a treat. Seems like the Renaissance has spread to every province in the coast, so I would kind of prefer not to, but okay, we can seize land after this, so that's fine. We're gonna sell titles, just to embrace that. And we can take this for cheaper, and then we can grab the next Diplotech for cheaper as well. As for the first idea group, I'm pretty sure we're encouraged to try and do exploration. We do get a unique reward if we finish off exploration ideas, or if we have the colonial ventures idea specifically. So you know what? Yeah, that's a fine idea. Just gonna pillage a little bit for the sake of my economy. Although Carthage's fleet is theoretically large, you know what? I actually don't know if they'd be able to beat them. Okay, I'm perfectly fine with this peace deal. We'll come back and grab whatever we need up here later. Finish that off, move into here, we can fully annex this guy. We can take some land back, which is really important. We can core all of that. Now, we could decide to finish this mission. If we have 35 provinces in the Mauritania region, then it removes the admin tech requirement to form Mauritania. It isn't a lot, it's only tech 10, but at most we're gonna be at like tech 6, and then we're gonna have to wait an additional like 40 years, and I'm impatient, so we are going to try to grab the 35 provinces. The only issue is that those 35 provinces are these ones, including many owned by Carthage's subjects. So that being said, we're probably going to have to break our alliance with Carthage. I think that should be okay, because we're starting to rival Carthage in strength. In fact, I could just support the independence of their subjects, then break the alliance I get from them. Naturally, I'm gonna ask for some things first, but if all their subjects are disloyal and they're all allied to each other, then you know what? Have fun. That is just not my problem. Now, Carthage, that's really funny. You know what? We could call him in for one last war, but it doesn't even matter. It's just one guy. Nah, I'm gonna break that alliance. I'm hoping their subjects jump at the opportunity for independence. Oh yeah, we did become a great power, by the way. Larger than Carthage, even. Oh, wait a second. 198 for Carthage, only own development? Somebody just lost their subjects. Yes, very nice. Alright, that'll be full annexation, although I'm gonna wait a few months just so I have enough admin. Ooh, stability, that's nice. I'll just wait to core that stuff. Although that is quite the coalition. Yeah, right. If these guys are independent, then that could cause a few problems. Never mind. Plan, I don't know what plan we're on at this point. The one where I improve relations with people. Okay, that's looking much better. Probably fine to accept this culture as well. So, how's it going, guys? You seem to be winning. I don't know how. Carthage does have Tech 6. Radical reforms. Beautiful. So, both of these guys are actually half cost, so I'm gonna fire them. Then I'll take a bunch of points. Then, of course, we can rehire them. It costs a little bit of money, but that's definitely worth it. We do have one advantage, and that is we already own these islands. So we're kind of in the position that Castile starts in, which means we have some pretty decent range. We'll go ahead and grab one explorer. I imagine we're probably not going to go very far, but I mean, apparently we can reach North America, so you know what? Why not? Anyway, we can finish this off because now we have enough ports plus a sizable navy. It'll give us another half-cost trader. That's pretty good. This guy is 51 years old, 7% yearly death risk. Getting a second one would be pretty nice. And also, pressing this will upgrade a random coastal center of trade in Mauritania that is at least level 2 for free. We only have one of those, and that is our capital, so we should get a level 3 trade center in the capital. There you go, just making sure. An army worthy to serve, okay. You can choose between getting a general with 75 tradition again, or getting a half-cost level 2 drill sergeant. Now, it wouldn't be bad to take the half-cost guy. I just don't think our economy could use it. Plus, I think we're making enough mill points. But on the other hand, we already have really good generals. Okay, you know what? We actually are gonna take the bottom one. I'm not even gonna question it, just explore, whatever. And although we could get a colonist, I mean, I guess we just have this region, that's it. It's the only thing we can colonize, and it's not even worth that much. I mean, sure, we could start expanding into West Africa, but do I care? Not really. Well, whatever. We do need to eventually get this anyway. Also, Carthage has completely fallen. That's nice. That's real nice. Now, the only problem is that this guy's allied with Gaul. Oh, you know what? It's probably one of the main reasons why Carthage died. Anyway, I think we're going to invade Adona next. Gaul is my new rival, which I guess is reasonable. We'll also rival Numidia. Before this guy can ally up with Gaul, which he probably will, I'll just declare war. You know, I guess if nothing else, we could just send the Free Company down here for this. Probably won't take too long to colonize, right? Oh, well, that sucks. Okay. We haven't seen the Mauritanian mission tree yet, so there's like a pretty decent chance that they're probably going to colonize this for free. I don't know why I said they, that's me. We're gonna colonize that. This is owned by Swemby. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. You know what we could actually colonize? The Azores. And why not? Okay there, bud. I'm not gonna take everything. I'll just take all this stuff over here. Although, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we'll just take this stuff. And maybe we'll improve our relations with everybody again. Okay, that's probably good enough. Oh, hello there. So, you want to go to war with Verdana, who's allied with my ally. That's kind of not cool, my dude. You know, I'd really prefer not to, but okay, yeah, you know what? I guess that's fine. Bellica joined a coalition. Okay, with who though? Like what? I guess Numidia couldn't they? Okay, let's deal with that. Yeah, I don't care if Gaul tries to cross. I think we'll be fine. That's the capital. Lovely. This is the desert, so if they want to move there on the 16th, we can just wait until they lock in, and I think we should be fine. We can also pick up the next exploration idea for the range, which actually is pretty far now. Okay, when we're done with this, we can colonize something over this direction. Okay, perfect. We can finish off our first thing here. Obviously, we want justified wars. The aggressive expansion has already kind of become a problem. Actually, I would be interested in maybe taking one of these provinces over here. I know this guy really wants all of Iberia, but you know what? I think I want it more. Just a touch. Like one province, you know? Mostly so that I don't have to fight this guy's navy. I can just put an army here and an army here and then just, you know, close in on him. I think that would be nice. As long as we can take this, and as long as this guy doesn't get pieced out, we should be able to take like one province, I think. At least I hope. Okay, please, can I take something? Of course not. Oh, I could take this. Okay, you know what? That's a fort too, and it works. Just a slight coalition, it's fine. This guy still somehow, like, doesn't hate me that much. So what we're gonna do with that is I'm just gonna improve relations, see if I can get military access from him at some point, and then of course, you know, march into Bellica. This guy's taken a long time to surrender. I think maybe in a few months he will. I think it's 5 years after you start the war. If you full occupy them, then they surrender. I don't want to fight Gaul. Please surrender. Actually, yes, please give me mill access. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so I'm only gonna take these provinces here, and then I'm gonna slap on a humiliate and war reparations. Mostly because, of course, I'm gonna want to do that. Actually, first, I'm gonna take a golden era. So we don't have every province that we're going to want, but like, this is fine for now. And we can wait a bit to see how much crown land we get. Not a lot. Okay, whatever. We can sell titles, take some back. We can turn that into a state. Unfortunately, the free company doesn't have a lot of men left, so we're just gonna have to get rid of that. I think we can hire a different one though, right? Different free company. Yeah, there we go. Carthage joined a coalition. Uh-oh. Nah, that's probably fine. In fact, I should probably declare on Bellicus soon, because, you know, we wouldn't want them to join a coalition. So I'll wait until this month is done first. We could actually call in Swebby, and that's not a terrible idea, because we can probably occupy everything here before Swebby crosses. And of course, we just need this stuff here. Might wait a little bit though, just to be sure. Okay, we hold control of the strait for now. Not for very long, but for now. Okay, maybe we shouldn't fight that anymore. Yeah. Oh man, this poor ship. This poor fleet. Yeah, how about you just... let's not do that. You can stay out there. The strait is now under our control, so you know what? I think I am willing to call you in now. This is way too many mill events, so we can get another half-cost engineer or another general with 40 tradition and 2 maneuver. We have so many generals. We do not need more generals. For the third reform, you know what? That's fine. This might not be a good fight, but I'm gonna take it anyway. I think everyone here also has Tech 7. But you know what? It's better than my ally fighting them. This guy's Tech 6. He got his butt kicked. I would prefer not to fight this, though. But we do have, like, some pretty good advantages in the fire phase. And it was barely enough somehow. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Whatever. Capital's been taken. Can siege that. Actually, you... yeah, I'm gonna take that. Ooh, that's really not a good fight. Okay, hold on. Just war reps and money. That's fine. Okay, this guy's capital is not actually sieged, because that wasn't the capital. Nonetheless, we should be able to get him to leave, or not. Wait, what? If I ask nicely? Okay, well, we got a lucky 7% siege, so whatever. I'll just take money, war reps, break your alliances, I guess. Yeah, that works for me. Wait, they said no. Wait, what? They said no. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I don't actually care about that alliance, whatever. As for the final peace deal with this guy, I'm definitely just gonna take like his one colony and then these provinces here. I do kind of want the project, but we can take that later and I don't really care that much. I'm sure the mission tree will have claims on this stuff anyway. The real problem is, that's a pretty big coalition. Let's not have that, maybe. Okay, that looks good to me. I think we can probably survive that. There we go. So if we finish off national pride now, we have, well, every province in Mauritania, and we actually lose 5 years of separatism in the entire region, which is pretty good. And now that it's complete, we get 25 power projection, which is, you know, not the most useful for us, but we do get core creation cost, apparently, so let me uncore these, then we can take this. Also, we've developed Zephon Afrique, which will give, well, whatever provinces we have with 5 base tax, we'll get more local tax, but I don't like deving tax, so there's like a 0% chance of me deving just to get more of that, but that's cool, we'll take that. Then I can core all this stuff, and then we can commission a biography, but not for Mauritania, because we have to wait for cores. That's fine. Really? Another war? Okay, man. Allied to Carthage, eh? Okay, interesting. Well, let me deal with some rebels first. Maybe I'll upgrade a few centers of trade. Wait, if I wait a single month, I'm pretty sure I can take land back. Hopefully that's not going to be too long. Because I would like to keep this alliance, I just, you know... I want to be efficient. That's too bad. See, the thing is, Swebby was a useful ally for like maybe 2 wars. But geopolitically, you know, would we want to stay allied with Swebby? The guy who owns Iberia, a node which is much stronger than our own? Arguable. Anyway, we can grab the next admin tech, which gives us the next idea group, and I am going to take expansion just for having a chill colonial game. Okay, our colony is complete over here. If we were to make another one, well, I'm actually not sure where we'd want to put it. Well, we don't get much trade from, well, anywhere. We actually really do need to conquer the Iberia node, but slapping down a few colonies in the Caribbean is a pretty tried and true method. If I build a few colonies, I can just send the free company. Also, it seems like we need 20 light ships and a flagship. Alright, so flagship's gonna be a heavy. I'll go with fleet engagement width, fleet blockade impact, and marines. As for lights, well, might be a little harder to do that. We don't have a lot of money, a lot of ports, a lot of naval force limit. And yeah, I'm gonna take higher developed colonies only because we're not going to be invading anybody for quite a while. Okay, we can get a larger fleet force limit, plus a bit more innovativeness, and we finish off exploration ideas. Oh, hello there. Yeah, so when I was speaking about colonial rivals, we're probably going to have to destroy Swebby at some point. Now that everything's cored, we can form Mauritania. Tangier becomes the new capital. Oh, I kind of liked having it here, but okay. And I'm assuming, of course, that we want the new ideas, although I'm not sure, so I am going to make a save. I kind of like our ideas. Getting an additional colonist is pretty strong. So if we don't get that, oh, okay, yeah, we're fine. In fact, it looks like we have far better ideas for colonization. I didn't know if Mauritania was really going to be like a colonization focused tag. But yeah, we get domestic trade power, which is unique actually. I don't think I've ever seen that. Light ship combat ability, okay. Morale of navies, naval force limit, construction and dev cost, sentinel infantry, okay. Unique marines maybe? I don't know. Colonist, again, trade company governing cost minus 25% is insane. Fire damage received 2. Goods produced modifier, okay, this is pretty good. We do keep our missions, but they are now expanded pretty drastically. That's nice. So if we want to go down colonization, first we need to prepare expeditions, and then here we go. I was right, you do get a frontier in Tuat. So we can build a barracks in here. We also need a shipyard in each of these provinces, although we can't actually build shipyards yet, so okay, so it seems we are a monarchy now. Mauritanian Kingdom gives us Sentinel Force Limit Fraction. Kind of curious about what that is. So Sentinels cost 100% more to reinforce, they take 20% less morale damage, and use 33% less manpower. I guess it's okay if you don't have a lot of manpower, but you have a lot of money. Anyway, I can take curtail noble privileges. I'll take exile colonial companies just because I'm doing a colonial game. Normally I wouldn't take this, but the settler chance is kind of okay. This mission's done. It gives us multiple armadas for the rest of the game, giving naval tradition from battles and an extra flagship, which is pretty good. We could just choose to have less maintenance. So either a flagship or less maintenance. I'm definitely gonna take the flagship. I almost always have a fighting flagship, but now I can also have a trade flagship, and that would be perfect. So that'll be a light with trade power per ship in fleet, along with monthly chance of admiral skill gain, and a privateering efficiency if I decide to troll a little bit. So seeing that Egypt also doesn't like Carthage very much, I would like to try and get an alliance, but I don't think they like me either. Yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of friends anymore. You know, I wasn't really planning on invading anybody, but free territory is free territory, right? Might as well do something while we're waiting. Even with the flagship, we still don't make that much trade. This kind of stinks. Don't care much about you. We'll be back. And that'll be full annexation. Kind of hope Swebby does take this. I don't have claims on anything else that Swebby has, but also they could probably join a coalition, and that would suck. Seriously? He took everything but the neighboring province. Wow, that's nice. Finally got around to building those shipyards. They took Tech 8 in Diplo for that to happen. Since of course we have exploration ideas, we get an additional 5% settler chance for the next 20 years on top of an additional colonist. This truce is finally done. It picked up a few friends, but frankly I don't care. If you don't mind, could you like die please? I'm not taking too much land, so I might as well try to finish off expansion ideas. You'd think it would be easier to take a single province, right? Here I go, burning cities down. Okay, now we can take one city which I needed to finish off this mission. It does give us a lot of permaclaims though. Also, Gibraltar gets, what is that, +5 hostile fleet attrition? Nah, that's a little too much I think. Stacking that with a naval battery plus also this province here, which just automatically gives hostile fleet attrition. How much can you even stack on that? If this is +5, this has +5, and then I can stack another thing for +5. Could I stack another thing here for another +5? Surely you can't inflict 20 attrition each tick. Colonialism, hell yeah, let's go. I mean, naturally it should be me. In fact, I would never doubt that, ever. Now we have a new reform, which gives us... ending a war has a 10% chance to give +1 stability. Interesting. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about you. Okay, we'll invade you too. Swebby would actually be a little bit tough to fight, so we're gonna pry them apart using one of their alliances. That's kind of a big navy. Maybe I shouldn't fight that. I'll take attrition anyway, it's fine. Anyway, that is the end of expansion ideas. We can grab that. Did I not ever grab that privilege? Wow, I actually didn't. Huh. Okay, well it means we don't actually need to have anybody there anymore. We can just do this. Reduce the uprising chance. Now it is -100. But that's good because it was eating up a lot of my resources, having to maintain these armies. Here we go. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do with these. Okay, let's go with a private enterprise. I think that makes the most sense. We finish this off, which gives us... Oh wait, that's an advisor? An advisor which gives settler chance. Okay, I'll make them level 5, of course. You can also get a few subsidies. Let's go with 4 ducats for 30 years, I guess. Price of dyes increases for a century. Okay, we get extra dye in the capital. Center of trade increases. That's pretty sick. I did like the old capital, but I can accept this. You can switch to play as a colonial nation. Oh, that's interesting. Out of curiosity, yeah, you actually do have missions. Hey man, I allied Rome. Not thinking much about it, but I don't really think I want to be involved in that actually. Sorry, man. New age, let's turn war taxes off. Also, I could embrace the institution, but I don't think we have to do that, at least for another year. Not gonna ask for much from Swebby. Maybe like one colony. Oh wow, that's expensive. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we'll come back in a few years. Colonial nations also supposedly grow faster now. I don't know in what ways, but apparently. Okay, now we'll take the institution. I do have a little bit of extra admin now, so we might as well get something done. I haven't actually conquered a lot in a while. Also, this is mostly an aside thing, but damn, you get a lot of admin points from using conquistadors. Like, realistically, you make less money by going to the New World than if you just like go around Africa and like take all the trade over here, right? Like, statistically, that's just how it works. But it does have a few perks. Here's our frontier, which makes my name bigger, meaning I'm winning. Let's go. I guess for the meantime, we'll just be waiting for Gaul to fall apart. This war's not ending otherwise. You know what, actually, I should build an actual transport navy. Like a real fleet that can transport more than 8,000 people. 25,000 should do. Wait, Rome actually won? Hold on a second. The Italian Federation is getting surprisingly close to actually uniting. Even worse, that means that Gaul's not going to leave anymore. The war's only been going on for 2 years. Okay, maybe we have to invade Gaul. That's more or less a navy. We just need to get you to leave. Probably could have taken some money, actually. Oh well. Doesn't look like they have any weird alliances, so you can leave, that's fine. Now, I can't fully annex you, but I could take a good portion. Yeah, that works. Carthaginian conquests are done. We are going to actually need to own Carthage. Ooh, yeah, that governing cap's not looking good. You can have land rights. And you know what? You can also have land rights. Maybe that wasn't the finest of ideas. Well, we can sell titles, that's fine, then we can do that. Colonize any province in Connecticut? I mean, okay. Could also become Defender of the Faith. Wait, that's not gonna cause any problems, will it? I think only if Egypt invades Carthage. Only one way to find out. And the truce with Swebby is up. You know what? That's a good combo. Oh, wait a second. Right. Coalition. How about we just start that war, eh? Apparently, there is actually a fort here that we have to siege. Because, you know, I can't actually take that much stuff in Europe. People are already angry as is. Now we're done. I can take all your colonies in the Caribbean, all the colonies over here, all the islands, well, everywhere. Thank you. And they gave me a stability. I forgot about that. Just to end things off, I did a little bit more developing to finish off this mission. Just a slight boost to the economy. Then we can sell some titles, take some land back. Honestly, that's probably a good place to end things off. If I were to keep going, it would mostly be me chipping away at Swebby and Arabia for a while. I don't mind keeping Swebby alive, because like they don't actually have that much trade in Iberia. Sure, it's like a portion of it, but you know. Next war, we would have taken their capital, and then Arabia, we would have taken this stuff over here. Keeping them alive is fun, because there's a decent chance they'll probably colonize more stuff for me for free. But other than that, I would have just gone around the Cape, probably set up a colony over here. I mean, with the number of provinces that we can colonize this quickly, this is at least like 3 or 4 entire colonial nations. One thing's for sure though, this country is a monster at colonizing. Maybe it was really just the combination with exploration and expansion, because I didn't even grab the extra colonists. Oh yeah, and I just realized I could have grabbed this. This is actually pretty good. I keep forgetting about it. Like, cheaper colonies means that I could have probably grabbed an additional 1 or 2 colonies, maybe? It is a multiplier, meaning even the ones that are more expensive are reduced by 43%. We definitely could have fit in an extra colony or something. Not to mention this, completely forgot about this. Oh my god. So even with all of this accomplished, I was kind of slow. As for the rest of the mission tree, it's basically just conquering Iberia. So there's this one, which then gives you permaclaims on Iberia, and then you finish that off and you conquer Carthage. It gives you a name change, which is kind of cool. Trade steering for the rest of the game. That's pretty solid. The economic branch would have required manufactories, and I can't really build any good ones yet. But eventually you get a new government reform. It allows you to establish trade protectorates. I don't know what that is, but sounds cool. And if I really wanted to, I guess I could dev 20 provinces to 30 dev. That would take a while, but it would give you some pretty cool things. And eventually, if you become an empire, well, it would allow us to extend our golden era by an extra 50 years, which is kind of cool. That's pretty much it for the tree, though. It is kind of interesting to play. Not gonna lie, I get huge Andalusia vibes. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. They are tons of fun to play in base game as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. For sure, let me know if you want to see more post-Phenom content covered. There's way more in this mod than I have time to cover, so drop a few suggestions. Maybe I'll check them out. Of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Anyway, for now, this is Corbett, signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. A big thank you to the patrons for this month, and in particular, a special shout out to Erica, Lucabecca, Nick Steffel, Cubrute, AG Forero, Quiet Guy, Torvalved, Ambient Cyan, James Levy, Luke78776, Robert, and Cold Times.